everybody, welcome back to My Modern Homestead. If you don't already know, my name is Janet, and today we are working on our gingerbread. Now this video is going to run over 2 days, and today is Thursday. We're mixing up our gingerbread because this recipe is best if you leave it overnight. It just tastes better. I don't know why, it just does. But even though we're mixing up the gingerbread today, our Christmas around the world country is England today. And I actually have everybody at home for a change. So we're going to use our Christmas crackers. Nope, these aren't the kind of crackers you eat. These are the kind of crackers you pull. And these are quite the tradition for Christmas around English homes during a meal. Now, I'm trying to make traditional pigs in the blanket that you would make for England, but I don't have the correct sausage this year. You're supposed to use little breakfast link sausages. I don't have those, but we're just going to make do with what we have. The closest country sausage I have to England is Ireland, so we're just going to use some Irish sausage, wrap those in bacon, and that's what we're using. Then we're going to have peas and carrots and mashed potatoes to go with it. So what do you say we get started on this gingerbread? Let's go. Okay, before we get started, we've got 5 cups of flour in the bowl. We've got a cup of sugar in this little white bowl. 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon of cloves. And the first thing to do to get ready to do this recipe, that made a lot of sense, didn't it, is add 1 cup of room temperature butter to your mixer. Okay, and to that we're going to add the 1 cup of sugar and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Melissa's got the sugar. She's going to add it in, and I'll put in the salt. Let me take that, baby. Okay, and then you turn it on and cream that together. This is one reason it's very important to have your butter at room temperature. I could have probably let mine go a little bit longer, but I think it'll be just fine. We're just gonna brush it in. Do you want to do it, baby?
You can do it.
You just want to make sure it's off of the sides and off of the bottom. Make sure it all gets mixed in, because the next step is to pour in the molasses, and we will use 1 cup of molasses. So go ahead and turn that back on, baby. Okay, now let's add in 1 cup of molasses.
It's like I eat this over cream paste.
Yes. Ugh. It smells like the treacle, or I think it was the treacle I used for the gingerbread cake last year. Makes me wonder if it's the same thing. All right, and then we want to add in 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. That's right here. Yeah, go ahead and turn it off. Just let me scrape the spatula. And y'all, I apologize if you hear banging. Our roof is being repaired. I just had to run to the grocery store to get ginger, and they were doing the trees, and there was no warning. I about ran into people cutting trees on the side of the road. It's a mess. Go ahead and get the 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Pour that in, and we'll scrape down the sides. You know it smells good. All right. Let me turn that back on. Easy there, little lady. Did it splash on you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and do the egg. And that's just 1 egg, 1 large egg. Let that get mixed. Let's Give it a little scrape. That butter wasn't quite warm enough, but it'll be okay. This is a recipe my sister used in her bakery. I never liked gingerbread until I tried hers, and it was always so popular in her bakery. And she was gracious enough to share the recipe with me and let me share it on this channel. We've actually done it before. Look up in the left-hand corner here, and I'll pop in another video where we did it. Okay. You might ask why we're doing it again if I've already done it, and that's because we have so many new subscribers and channel friends, and the videos get varied from year to year, so I want to share it for everybody to see. Now listen, we probably need a whisk for this. So we're going to take our 5 cups of butter and add in the baking soda, and again that's 1.5 teaspoons. Just kind of sprinkle. Yes, don't pour it all in one place. Just sprinkle it around and give it just a gentle stir because you want to sling flour everywhere. Okay, and the tablespoon of ginger.
What's the ginger?
Got them in order. Mix that in really well.
Oh, that didn't work.
And a tablespoon of cinnamon. A tablespoon of cloves. Just mix it up real well. And we'll add it to the butter mixture. All right, now let's get this into the butter mixture. We might want a little spoon to help us out because that might not do the trick. All right, and just like we did with the, you want me to hold it?
Sure.
With the cream cheese cookies, we're just going to add a little at a time. You can go ahead and turn it on. I'll turn it up one more notch. And I noticed with my last recipe that my microphone made this mixer sound horrible, like it was just straining. But I promise you it wasn't. It's a noise canceling microphone, and I don't know why it does that, but that's just the way it sounds. Okay, now it needs to go up one notch. Whoa, okay, back down. I need one of those guards where the flour doesn't go everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's all over the mixer.
Or we could turn it off after each edition, but it just takes too long. It's not Christmas unless you get flour and sugar everywhere. It's snowing. Alrighty. Now let's just scrape down the sides and let it mix a little bit more. And that's it for today. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it off. We can lower it. Knock this down, and then, Alyssa, we need plastic wrap so we can wrap this up. I'm going to get the cookie dough off of the paddle as best I can so I can get the paddle out. There we go. Okay, now to chill this, you can leave it in the bowl if you would like to. Or you can take it, just like we did with the cream cheese cookies, and divide it. Y'all, I love this little bowl scraper. It scrapes the bowl so much better than a spatula. Okay, that's a little more than half, but hey, you don't have to be exact. Just kind of squish it together. I like to use the plastic to help me out. Probably put a little too much. Okay. Now, flatten it out. It doesn't have to be a round disc, just a thin shape. And now we're ready for the refrigerator, and it will be perfect for rolling out tomorrow. I'm going to get the other half done, and then we'll be back when we're ready to cut these out. Now, I'm telling you, if you don't have one of these bowl scrapers, go find one. It's so much better than a spatula. Okay, y'all, it's the next day. You ready to cut out the cookies? Let's go. All right, now with gingerbread in this recipe, please put down plenty of flour. This kind of like the sugar cookies we did the other day. You're going to need this flour to keep this dough from sticking, and it's not going to hurt the cookies. So we're not cutting out all of the dough because I've got some things I've got to go do, but we're going to cut out enough to complete this video and show you how beautiful they really are when they're done. So let's go get the cookie cutter and rolling pin. Alrighty, let's get this open. We're going to cut it in half. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. I wish y'all could smell it. It smells like gingerbread. I can't imagine why. So right in half. And this is going to get rolled out really, really thin. And I mean like 1/8 of an inch, between an 1/8 and a 1/4 of an inch. So there we go. This is going back in the fridge. And this dough keeps forever in the refrigerator. I mean, not literally, but it keeps for a long time. So let's see. Flour up your rolling pin, and you want to keep this moving so that it doesn't stick on your counter. And just roll and roll and roll till it's all rolled out. I miss my sister coming and doing Christmas cookies with the children. That was something that was always special each Christmas. And if it comes off like that, just take some flour right over the top and just keep rolling. Don't worry about all that flour, I promise. I will say this dough is cracking more than it usually cracks. Don't see that rolling pin move by itself. That wasn't creepy at all. All right, I'm going to use this special rolling pin to imprint a pattern on part of the dough. We did fine till we got to the very last little end. There we go. Okay. And then we'll just cut little gingerbread people out of that part. This has got a crack in it. Now, I'm going to cut a couple of round ones that don't have a pattern, and I'm going to use this to imprint a pattern onto them. Never use it, so we'll see. Oops. Almost. Let's see. Oh, my stars. Well, we tried. I dropped it. Anywho, Melissa, can you bring the pan? Or, yeah, okay. Just going to hand it off. There we go. They're not sticking to the counter. They just came right out of the cookie cutter, and I dropped them and can't pick them back up. He had a wreck, and he broke his head. We're going to name him Humpty Dumpty.
Merry Christmas.
And this one's leg's coming off. What'd you do?
I bit his leg off and then I cracked his head.
Look, we're just not very nice to gingerbread men today.
We're like the baker from Shrek.
Oh my. Okay, there's that one. Oh my stars, these are some messed up gingerbread, but that's all right. They'll taste fine.
We've never had this issue before.
Nope. You know why? Because we're in a hurry and got stuff to do. That one looks like an angel gingerbread.
Something happened to him.
Well, it's all right. He'll be all right. He's pretty. Everything is beautiful. Right?
Yeah, smash him.
Smash him. Smash gingerbread.
Sounds like someone we know.
It's an alien gingerbread. It's a Boo. We're going to name it Boo. Oh my goodness. Well, who said that cookie cutting couldn't be entertaining? Let's see if we can make him a cone head. Oh no.
His head off. Happened to him?
Oh, poor thing. I smashed him in the roller. Don't do this, y'all. Don't do this. Okay. Just take your extra dough, ball it back up, and go again. And when you're rolling, you don't want to smash the dough. I hope that's not stuck to the counter. I don't think it is. All right. Do we do a pattern again, Alyssa?
Sure.
Let's do this right here. It's not working.
Push it all the way down to the counter.
Ooh, that's pretty.
You just have to do it right. It's user error.
Smack you. Okay. Now we're going to make some pretty gingerbreads. There's one. Oh, Lord, please don't let it stick. 2.
He's sticking.
No, it's just really soft. Pretty. So cute. Okay, into the oven they go at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 7 minutes. You do not want to get these overdone. So here we go. Look at there, y'all, right out of the oven. I'm going to sit these here and let them cool for just a few minutes, and then we'll move them over to the cooling rack to cool completely. If you've got one like this that's got excess flour, just take a basting brush and just give it a little dusting. That's all there is to it. These like this, I'm going to leave that little bit of extra flour on the imprint so that it stands out and you can see it. There we go. Thank you all so much for joining me. Didn't they turn out just beautifully? Even if you don't use an impression on them, just plain gingerbread is all you need. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love that you came and visited with me today. So until we meet again, may you be blessed. Love you guys.